I think that my mental health issues started at an early age, probably, and around high school age, and but it really wasn't treated or anything because we grew up in Chicago. It's a lot of stress, and anxiety is part of life. So people, neighbors and everybody, a lot of people had stressful times and had anxiety, so it wasn't unusual for you to have anxiety too. And it's just that you really don't know that it's really an issue until it starts to go into your social life. And I noticed that I was starting to become like a recluse, and I would stay inside most of the time, read books, and keep to myself most of the time. When I was working, it was like the most joyful thing I could do was to do something to show that I could do. I could be an asset to society. I guess that's the thing. I guess nothing really makes you feel better. What makes you feel the most good, I guess I can say it, would be being able to show that you can actually contribute to society in a positive way. And that's pretty much where I stand right now. When I found myself not being able to work anymore, I really didn't have anything to live for. And I guess that's a kind of pessimistic way to look at it, but if you're hurting and you feel like you have no more contribution, you start to think of morbidity, is it time for you to pass, So I started getting those thoughts, some morbid thoughts, and I'm really, to keep those morbid thoughts down, I had to find some way of coping with. And so when I had came down here to Florida, and they had recommended me, one of the psychologists had recommended me to come here when we moved to Sarasota, to come here to the Prospect House, and perhaps that me being here, just being here, and then around people would help to motivate me and give me some reason to stay here, really, because at some point. People with depression always have to fight. It's like something that looms over your head all the time, and it's that possibility that, okay, you're going to get so bad that you're just not going to want to be here anymore, or you choose to go on, or you know. So by me coming here and I started painting, I noticed that as I was painting, I felt better. I started to feel better. The thing that I would pretty much want people to know is that your life is not over because you have mental illness. And that's what I had thought my life was over. But now I see it just means that you have to change and you have to adapt, adjust and adapt. And that's really, you can't ask for anything more than that in life than just being able to adjust and adapt, because situations are going to happen in anybody's life, and you have no control over certain things, and the only thing you really control is how you respond to it. That's why I choose to not blame people and blame things, because blame doesn't bring any good. I don't see any good it brings out of it. So I'd rather bring out the good in a situation than bring out the obvious, which is the bad. So people say that, you're an optimist. I said, no, I'm a realist. I look things as they really are, and I don't try to say something that's not that is, and I accept it, and then I go on with it, and I live with it, learn how to live with it. Sometimes everybody has things in their life which are not pretty, and the thing is that when you have things in your life that are not pretty, especially when you have a mental illness, you have a tendency to want to hide those things. You don't want people to find out all your dirty stuff, the stuff that happened, and you really don't want to hurt anybody at the same time, so you don't want to say anything bad about anybody. But life happens, things happen, and the thing is that I'm 59 years old now, and what have I learned in life? And that's what I have to look at every day, you know. What have I learned? And if I learn something every day, then it's been a good life.